clear.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Clippers on top, opening up a huge gap. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Clutch out there with Paul, and it's Navarro in at the 3 slot. Lawson's against Paul. And Lawson, here we go. And that one's good. Lawson's got 12 points here in the second half.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Back to Griffin. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Houston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. And Paul over to help. Poke loose. Out in his own on the break.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Screen by Howard. Lawson dishes to Howard. On the wing, Thornton. For 3, Lawson. Up again, and Howard with the stuff.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Yeah, some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, and guys, not wasting any time, just straight back up with it.
And Harden comes to help. To the middle, Jordan, and he slams it one-handed.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Ariza goes in, and the shot falls short this time. The Clippers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Navarro. He's guarded by Thornton. Here's Lawson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Well, how about Ty Lawson in this one? He has 20 points, and he's hit the mark twice from 3-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Howard. Jones comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Brewer in for James Harden.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert, because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
The shot's good from Lawson.
He's got to quit while he's ahead, Kev. It worked that last time, but that's an invitation for a turnover.
Here's Navarro. They grab their own miss. Lets the 3 fly. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Thornton with the basket on the assist by Jones.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Pass to Navarro. At the elbow, Griffin. The high post shot, and he gets the jumper to drop.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
And Lawson, here we go. Wants to get it to Brewer and does. Shot is off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. To the wing right side. Here's Navarro. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And GA, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Here's Navarro. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And so it's Houston with it. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Lawson drives in. That's good. Lawson's got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, sometimes the best way to attack size is to go right at it.
Out to the right wing. Here's Navarro. Chuck Hayes with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Paul. The Clippers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. His three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
And guys, the wheels really fell off for Marcus Thornton's game last year. This was a deadly shooter who averaged over 21 points a game only a few seasons ago. But last season, under double figures at 9 per contest.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Hayes. Monteunus comes in for Terrence Jones. And James Harden subbed in for Marcus Thornton. Clippers leading by 22. And the pass to Navarro. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Harden's got the ball. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Lawson with it. Chris Paul covering. Howard can't hit. And on the topic of Thornton, Greg, last season, he wasn't all bad. He did hit a career. .42% of his threes. Clark, the problem is he didn't provide anything else.
Yeah, he's an Allen wrench. He's a specialist. I mean, he's never been a great playmaker, rebounder, or defender. His money is made with his jump shot.
Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And the Rockets making a change here. Ariza's checked in.
Trevor Ariza.
So it's the Rockets now. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Rockets ball.
On defense, the Clippers. Howard gets to Ariza. That's tipped.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball. Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket, too.
And something not a lot of people talk about, Ty Lawson's defense. He has the lateral quickness, Clark, and strong lower body that gives, point guards fits.
Yeah, he's like a fire hydrant in terms of his build and strength. He's a good ball defender, but he gambles sometimes, so that can cut both ways. He'll get steals, but he'll also put you in tough positions defensively.
From past the arc, and that one's good. 41 points for Clutch.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
It's Ariza on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Navarro, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
Harden kicks to Lawson. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 31 points for Lawson.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Here's Navarro. Off target from outside. The Rockets have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Pass to Harden. Lots of room. And he knocks down the jumper. Harden's got 12 points here in the second half.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for the Rockets. Well, looking back on last season, you could see the Rockets were tough at home. They just were relentless at going at teams.
Yeah, how about a 30-11 record last year? And a lot of close ones for them, but that home crowd at times could just really will them to victory.
As it did help in the series against the Clippers last year in the playoffs. Here's the three, and he gets it to go. Jay's got 43 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And now the Clippers on the break. Paul passes to Jordan. Here's Navarro. Down low. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 43 points for Clutch.
And, you know, for Houston's wins at home, a lot of it had to do with their three-point shooting. I mean, they shot an average of 35% from behind the arc at home, but kept their opponents to under 30% on the year in Houston.
And a wide-open look for Thornton. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Clippers.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to him.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And now, on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And making the right plays when they needed to, closing out this club for the second time this season. This victory pushes their record to 2-0 with 2 games left to go against the Rockets.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Clutch. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place. And guys, this is what makes Houston so good and why they've been so good for so long. In the last 31 seasons, they've only had 2 losing seasons. Only team in the league to do that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Terrence Jones is checked in for Howard. And Corey Brewer's subbed in for Trevor Ariza. And then for the Clippers, Josh Smith, he's checked in for Jordan. Redick comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Crawford in for Paul. Now Lawson. The shot is off. Nice D from Crawford. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the wide open shot from Redick. From outside off the mark. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Here's Navarro. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win. When you play the kind of game